So we can move on to 6 to 9 months. And since that's a little far from me, I'm going to read from my sheet right here. So they're going to initiate vocalizing to another person. There's going to be different vocalizations present for different emotional states. So whether they're hungry, they're wet, they're playing, they're happy. So you're going to see the different vocalizations depending on the emotion. They're going to start eating mashed foods and soft foods without seeing choking, or they're not going to be abrasive to certain textures. I mean, when you first introduce a food, they might start, wanting to spit it out, and they'll be thrusting their tongue. But you should see that go away the more you give them that food. If you see aversions to food, even after they've been having it for a while, there's usually a underlying sensory component there. Their eyes will follow a falling object when dropped. They will bang their toys and other things together, and that starts the process of bilateral integration, so bringing the hands to midline, so you're going to see them bang. If they're constantly one-sided and they're not coming to the center, that's also a red flag. Decreased drooling other than teething. So if they're drooling all the time and it's not associated with getting a new tooth, then usually that could mean weakness in the mouth, which we say oral motor weakness. Rolling from their stomach to their back and back to their stomach. So they're going to do a full roll, and they're going to keep doing it, and they'll do it to either side, no problem. So you're not going to see a preference to rolling to the left or rolling to the right. They're sitting and playing with toys unsupported. They begin to crawl on their hands and knees, and they move from laying down on their stomach to sitting. So you'll see that transition from belly to sit and back. And again, they'll do that to both sides. Beginning to pull to stand using objects such as the couch or objects that are stable, furniture that's stable. And they pass small objects from one hand to the next. So you'll see them transfer objects from the left or to the right hand and back. So you want to see that crossing of the midline of their body. So that is just it's a summary of some of the development that should be happening during that developmental stage, 6 to 9 months. And if you're not seeing that, you're going to want to go back to your pediatrician.